me. We are live, Dr. Art.
Yay!
How does that make you feel?
Special.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Nice.
I am alive.
You can't go live on your channel.
No, I need 7 more subscribers to get 50 before I can do a live shot.
So, well, nobody's in here yet.
No,
So we're
let's
just talking to ourselves, right?
Yeah, let's just wait.
Yeah, well, wait a minute, and we'll explain how you got nuked.
Thermonuclear nuked.
Frank Emro, what's happening, Frank Emro?
He's the #1 first guy.
Yes. So I've got my important liquids. Oh, there we go. Okay.
Yeah, you got a half a pack of Bugler
We
and
need this.
some coffee and water. And
I got like 60 boxes over there.
I've seen that.
Yep.
You like knocked off a box truck or what?
No, I got a deal. So I got somebody selling to me under the counter, sort of thing. And,
Oh, yeah.
So I've been building the
So
strategic reserves.
you found the guy who found him off the truck.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, okay.
So 340. Oh, that's
What? $340 shorty 6-pack.
yes, that's Charlie.
Oh,
Yes.
hi Charlie.
Fubar's in the house.
Fubar's in.
Zero's in the house. Greeting Fubar.
Oh, everybody's here.
Nice. Yes.
They all left me nice messages on my new channel.
Tool the toilet. Yes. Rocco saying, Tony, in a world of reamers, you are a knurler. Yes. Yes. So, for you guys who are not aware, okay, earlier this week, Dr. Art's channel, through no fault of his own, got nuked. Nuked. Doesn't exist. Wiped off the face of the planet. You had 10,000 subs.
10,000 subs.
Did you actually make the 10,000?
Oh yeah.
Oh, geez.
I got. They sent me the T-shirt and everything for 10,000.
You got a T-shirt?
Yeah. Well, I signed up for all this freebie stuff. YouTube long time ago. I got sweaters, hats, beanies.
I never
T-shirt.
got anything. They sent me the freaking plaque.
Well, you got the plaque.
100,000.
I'd rather have the plaque than a stupid T-shirt.
Well, you get to the plaque, but I mean, I didn't get a T-shirt in between. They gave me shit. They were like nothing.
Because you don't participate.
They made me work really hard. Is what they did.
Yeah.
So he got nuked.
Bad.
Wiped clean, and he's in the process of trying to get the channel restored now.
But yeah, my whole Google account, all my Gmail, which has probably 500,000 emails in it, and 500,000 people.
Nobody really wanted to talk to anyway.
No, but the people in whatever foreign country now have them.
Yes.
And all my YouTube channel and all the links for all my previous videos that are on different media, you click on them, video not available. So hopefully they didn't go in, take my channel, and delete everything. Because if they did, I might as well just.
We're going to find out.
Go
But in the meantime, until and if he gets this thing restored, he's still going.
Yeah.
So Zero, I think, put a link. Yes, Zero's got a link to Dr. Art's Hot Rod Rehab.
The
new channel.
2.0, right?
Yeah. Yeah, he's got a couple of videos up now. And go over there, please. Go over there and give him a sub. Let's try to at least get things built up again, just in case the old channel doesn't come back.
Right. And for those who don't know, it's not. But the level of hacking was like super Harvard masterclass. It wasn't like a little virus and you go, oh, there it is, and get it off your computer and everything's fine. This thing that wiped out, they changed my admin security. I couldn't get into anything in my computer. All the admin stuff was gone. Everything was gone.
There we go. Yeah, look at that.
Look at that.
All right.
It's professional and everything.
Okay.
So
back to you guys.
Back to you guys. Enough whining. Michael
Buteau just tuned in for the knurling. Yeah. He gave me the knurling trophy too. That was awesome.
It's right here. Grand champion knurling.
Mexican Spec is in the house. What's happening, brother? Chris Freemesser. Perry Ford says that sucks. Sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
Thunderstruck 666, the only knurled live on YouTube. Nobody else.
Nobody else is knurling.
No. Mike N, you wrote your password down on a post-it under. See, that's why I don't know any of the passwords. Like if I get abducted by like the Russian mafia or something, they're like, give your password. I can't.
No, this was
I don't know what they are.
this was not what's your password. These were like a master come in and just Trojan horse, wormhole the whole thing, grab everything, smash and grab, run, turn all my admin settings off so I couldn't even access files. So that computer is at the Geek Squad getting cleaned up and probably reset with, all new everything. But
Charlie's saying, so you hit it big and then got hacked.
yes.
I just subscribed. He just subscribed.
Thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, it was, a little, happy dance with a cupcake, 10,000 subs. Yay. And then.
Eric also wants to know, is it still Dr. Art's Hot Rod Rehab?
Yes, it is. If you Google it, hit it on the top of YouTube, you should be able to find it. If not, there was a link in the chat earlier that they put up.
John Sabo, Uncle Tony, are we going to get any motorcycle dyno videos? Yes, in fact, you will. I had to wait until the busy season ended over there at AB. So over the next couple of weeks, I'll get back over there. Actually, there's going to be a bunch of motorcycle content. I know a lot of you guys aren't into it, right? But I can't help it. I'm a motorcycle guy. I love motorcycles. And I specifically love sportsters. I'm a sportster freak. So there's going to be a bunch of motorcycle content coming. You don't have to watch all those videos, right?
It's up to you. Yes. Yeah. Your little machine has buttons.
Yes.
So it's your choice.
Rocco's saying they would have to torture Kathy. Smart thinking. You can't torture Kathy. She's the one that tortures. Yeah, no. Nobody can crack that.
Yeah, she's common collector. She looks at you and then you're missing a tooth.
No, right. Where is it? Oh, I'm listening right there. Yeah.
Yeah. That was just over pizza.
And every time I have one put in, she knocks it back out just to keep me reminded.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Morgos and Darrell, the motorcycle pistons. Yes.
Yeah.
Rocco saying bikes are fine as long as you hoon it up. Well, I'm the one that I'm screwing together over there now it's just got a stock 1200 and now but I'm going to build a motor for it. I want something hairy.
Yeah, the Michael Lower 70 Challenger convertible 318 automatic had 3 camshafts go flat. Woo! Somebody told me I needed to knurl my camshaft and pick up 14 horsepower.
Yeah,
knurling your camshaft lobes will make it wear prematurely.
Yes.
Yeah, that's not recommended by Smokey Unique. No. Russell Finch, you must have opened something that was a Trojan. Yes, I did. It was my own fucking fault. Enough said about that. I should have. I am smarter, but it happens.
Yeah, I have no. I don't open emails. I don't know what the email account is or the password to it. So I'm safe. I'm completely safe.
Mm-hmm.
Bobby Z, not into bikes, but if it's got a motor on it, it's cool. See, I agree with you.
Mm-hmm.
I watch stuff that I have no interest in at all, just because it's got an engine and it's cool.
Yeah.
Nitro Harley time. James Hot Rod says, when I first moved to Tennessee, it was like after a couple of years after I got out of the nitro thing, I actually built a Nitro Harley, a Pro Fuel Sportster, and I never ran it. I fired it up. I put it together. I fired it up. I did a couple of chirpies in the driveway. And then I says, no, just not into it. And I got rid of the bike. And you got the starter from that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Which I still have. Okay, we're back.
We're back. That worked. It never works. We always have to. Yeah, that worked that time.
Yeah. So what happened during the break here? Power went out.
Yeah.
So poof.
But we're back.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like it never happened. And there's still
What?
we have more likes than we have people, which is
nice. They'll trickle back in.
They'll trickle back in.
Darrell Hudson says knurling is Swedish for the snowball rolling downhill, gather size and speed. Really? Okay. Jeff Hutchins, I see you. Jeff.
I see you. Hello from Canada, 8. Tuning my, oh my God, I need help tuning my tunnel ram twin carb setup on my Splawblock Chevy 350, please. It's a lost art.
It's not really a lost art, but that's such a broad topic. So here's what you do, right? I've already done a couple of videos on tuning tunnel ram carburetors, dual quads, and also Andy Wood, Unity Motorsports Garage. That's the name of his channel. He's done several videos on setting up tunnel rams and carburetors and all that. So rather than try to like poke around in the dark in this live right now with such a vague question, why don't you watch those videos and check out Andy and then hit us back next Wednesday.
Yeah, and then say what progress you made and
Yes.
what you're having, because
Give us a report.
That's a Pandora's box. Yeah. Welcome to the live, such as it is. Yep. Must be because data centers are sucking up all the electricity. Well,
Yeah.
and yeah, that and the lighting.
It takes a lot of computing power to watch you poop.
And we are. These people just think that it's a one-way vision.
Mm.
We could see everybody. This whole back wall, it's all just cameras. We've got into everyone's computer. It's
Right, Jay Russell French. Back, you crazy guys. Yes, we're back.
Yeah.
We're crazier than ever. Woo-wee! So nuts. Woo-wee!
Lots of crazy deals going out of business now. No.
I can't. Can you read? I can't read.
No. Well,
First of all, wait. We got it on top chat.
yeah. You can't. It's not a touch screen. You didn't
No,
buy a touch screen.
I know because I'm cheap.
Let's try that. Dun, da, da, da. Dare we mess with the settings while we're live? Move this up just a hair.
Okay.
Make it easier.
Make sure you still see your sticker. We have to advertise for you.
Yes.
That's an official promo.
Go there.
That's right. Go there. Dr. Art's Hot Rod Rehab. Okay. Go ahead. You.
There's a new AI data center being built in Wyoming. Once fully operational, it will use 5 times the electricity as the entire population of the state. No joke. Yeah. All the air conditioning and all the thing. Yeah.
I did that video. AI is coming to eat everybody's lunch. If you've got any type of white collar job, nope.
You're done.
Join the greatest depression of all time. It's going to be biblical. Yeah,
Well,
literally.
all these data centers are just nesting pods for when AI takes over the planet.
Yes. It can't completely take over the planet.
But it can make it real fucking miserable.
Well, here's the thing. Okay. Here and this is so let's go woo for a second. Okay. All right. So AI. All right. It's not a sentient being. It possibly could become sentient at some point, but AI is going to have certain protected classes,
such as
people who help maintain the AI.
Yeah. The machine dwellers. Yes.
People who need to be, because the power has to be run. So linemen are important. The trucks have to get there. So the mechanics are important. You see what I'm saying? So no matter how you look at it, AI, even if AI takes over the entire world, right, and puts everybody like into this digital slavery, whatever the hell they want to, whatever you call it,
right?
There has to be protected classes that are allowed to roam free in order for the AI
to feed the machine.
Exactly. We're part of those protected classes.
Well, I know that's all these. Every time you get in a new car and it does all these beep beeps and things and self-protection, that's the thing. The machines are protecting themselves.
Yes.
And if you're not part of that, which I have been my whole life, so I should be good, you're going to be okay. But if you're one of these people who, drive a Honda and push paper, you're done.
You're done.
You're done.
It's gonna be bad.
You're done. You're going to be.
It's biblical. Like biblical. That's
you're going to be one of the guys that sweep. So that's just the way it's going to be.
Mexican spec mechanics will be the servants. So will IT guys. Dude, you're a servant right now.
Yeah.
You're serving your government. You're paying taxes. You're living under their laws and their rules. What difference does it make if it's a bunch of criminal elite, people running your country
or a machine?
Machine. It doesn't make any difference. It makes no difference.
It's the same. Speaking of the The machine ate my lunch this week. Where I'm going to dwell on this for weeks.
Wait, which machine ate your lunch?
The
Oh yeah,
yes.
You got nuked. You got nuked. That's a
I
big
got
deal.
nuked, and then I was very disappointed to see that there's no one there to help. Which I can kind of understand with with a billion YouTube channels and a billion people on Gmail. The call center would be kind of overwhelmed.
Yes, I'm sure this happens all the friggin' time, and there's people who would specialize in what you are going through have a list of 5,000 that they got to go through before they can get to you.
Right, and the lady at the Geek Squad, when you take your computer and she does your triage, she's like, "Oh yeah, in the last 3 weeks since everyone's like the kids went back to school," she says they ran out of data backup little machines that they sell people.
What does that mean now?
They're like the portable hard drives to
Right.
store your information offline and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
They're sold out of them. So many people got hacked.
Okay.
So I didn't feel so bad then, but what's this say? Oh, okay. People commenting. Thanks. Nice.
Oh, the comment on your yes. So go over there. If you're not currently subscribed, go over to Dr. Arts Hot Rod Rehab.
Trust me, you're not currently subscribed. You may have been to the old channel, and thank you.
Yes, you've been unsubscribed because the channel's been nuked. So go over right now to Dr. Arts Hot Rod Rehab.
49.
One of our awesome mods. Could you please put up the a link to that?
So 49. One more guy, and we can.
One more guy. Come on, one more guy. We need one guy here.
One guy, and then we can go live on. I could have my show back on Mondays.
Lau 2347. I'm gonna mail my coffee cup. Lau, go over to Dr. Arts right now. Go sub to Dr. Arts Hot Rod Rehab. You, Lau, right now. You do that, and we're gonna wait here. We're not gonna say anything until you've done that.
Sit here in silence until
don't hold up the whole room, Lau.
Yeah. Put your knurling down. Quit playing your hands off your knurler.
Still 49.
Still 49.
Oh, come on. Come on, Lau. Let's go.
We'll come back to that in a minute.
No, I'm not talking to anybody until you hit 50.
All right. Well, let's sit here and wait.
I'm going to turn my back to it.
Turn my back.
Turning my back to this whole thing.
There we go. We got 50.
Yes. Yes.
And that's so ridiculous to go from 10,000. Well, I went from 10,000 to 0.
My talking
Start your earnings journey earlier. Ooh.
Oh,
Since
nice.
I hit 50, it's like, okay, you're somebody.
Yes, you can monetize now.
Well, I can't monetize now, but they're like, you did 50, yay, 3 video uploads, yay, 50, 50 subscribers. Yeah, so see, there's little baby steps because it used to be 4,000, now it's 3,000. It's
all right. J. Russell Fitch just subbed. Mexican Spec put up the link. Fine, happy. Yes, Rocco, we're very happy.
57. So
57. Yes,
good
you
job,
guys,
people.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate that. I honestly do.
Yeah. Nice. So that's cool.
S. Galkin 892.
Mhm.
What do you think will be the turning point that sparks the beginning of the revolution of tomorrow? Oh, darn it.
You missed it.
Yeah. The turning point. I go back to everything in my mind. Everything of modern era goes back to August 15th, 1971. That was the turning point that led to all of the various steps that brought us to where we are today.
Think of it, of all the hideous shit that cars makers made in 72 compared to 1970.
Well, yeah.
That it's poof, the machines took over.
I was actually going to do a video on that. 1973 is when the 5 mile an hour bumper came in.
Yeah, the big ugly.
The big, huge, ugly bumpers, right? And the federal government mandated that you have a big, bulky, huge 5 mile an hour bumper hanging off both ends of your car.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And I'm old enough to remember when there was an uproar about that.
Oh yeah,
because people took their bumpers very seriously. Okay,
they did. Well, they were chrome.
Yes.
For one, and then two, everything got big and ugly.
Well, now, right? Look at the contrast. Go out and look in traffic.
Now nobody has a bumper. It's just front fascia.
Right.
And they've just got a crash bar behind the plastic.
But the point is, the plastic is damageable the same way the plastic in a 1973 car grill was.
Oh, I know.
Right? But nobody cares anymore. Now it's like, oh yeah, go ahead, smash the freaking thing up. You know what I mean? And now it's got to go to the body. Oh, so you got to buy a new fascia. It's got to be painted and all the other shit, right?
Right.
And nobody cares.
Your headlights are $3,000. Who
Right.
cares? Yeah.
Nobody cares.
Mhm.
So we went from a society that was conscious about saving costs and a relatively honest insurance company, industry that was like, we want to try to keep the costs down. You got to do something to work with us here. To like free for all. It's like, oh, it's just free bullshit money. It don't count. Everything's a scam. Go ahead. Build your cars with the grill 7 feet out in front of the front wheels with zero protection.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
There's a crash car there.
Right. That should show you how far our society has slipped. Let's see.
Yeah, Mark. A lot of people thought I fell off the center because they were like, boom, done, gone.
Yeah.
Where'd you go? All the videos are gone. All the tuning videos. All the, my grandkids will never see me on television unless they watch all of these.
Oh
yeah.
Elaine Soles. Hey, Elaine, how are you? Oh my God, UTG says he never wants to talk about piston knurling again. It's okay. It's okay. I mean, we can have light discussion about it. I'm just done making videos about it.
Mm-hmm. The popcorn was a nice touch.
Oh,
you were just eating popcorn, like, check this. Yeah.
Well, I wanted to watch his video.
Mm-hmm.
So the guy Brian sent me the video. So I got my bag of popcorn and I got my Coke and I was going to sit there and watch his video.
Mm-hmm.
And so,
yeah. Barry Kuda says you're very knowledgeable.
Who's very knowledgeable? Oh, knowledgeable. Yes, I'm highly knowledgeable.
The Wolves. Uncle Tony, August 15, 1971. The gold standard was toast anyway. From the dollar was only convertible to gold for international transactions. It had been bastardized going back to 1914.
No. You missed the significance of it. It wasn't the gold standard. We have been off the gold standard. We were never actually on a gold standard. If anybody say we're on a gold standard, they don't understand. We've always been on a silver standard. The dollar is defined as 1 ounce of silver in the Constitution, and that has never changed. Okay, we used gold for international trading. There was a ratio of 20 to 1 initially, or 16 to 1 when the Constitution was first, and then it went to 20 to 1, and then through the years now it currently stands at $42 an ounce. The official price of gold right now, as far as the U.S. government is concerned, is $42 an ounce, which just goes to show you how ridiculous the whole thing is. But it was the convertibility to gold. So in other words, foreign countries would have our money. And I said, okay, well, here's your money, give us our gold. And that ended on August 15, 1971. That led to the destruction of all of the constitutional safeguards that had been put in place. It was just one thing after another after another. So basically, it handed the running of the country to the bankers and the lawyers. And the bankers and the lawyers wrote their own rules and financed their own schemes and took the whole thing apart, piece by piece by piece by piece by piece. And that brings us to where we are today. The official beginning of the end started on August 15th, 1971. Josh Holman, then why is it $3,500 an ounce? Because that's the spot price. That's its value. That's what it costs. But not as far as the U.S. government is concerned. As far as the U.S. government is concerned, it's $42 an ounce. Don't take my word for this.
And a lot of people like Chop Shop Bob.
Where is Chop Shop Bob?
He's up here. Why didn't you save all your videos to your hard drive? Well, I did up until about 6 months ago. And I'm like, well, I don't really need 1,500 videos slowing my computer down.
Right.
Mother Google has them. They're safe for eternity.
Or so you thought.
Don't be fooled by the radio. It's all there, not for you. I guess it's a lesson. Yeah. Lesson learned.
I don't, because Kat and I were talking about that. She's like, what if it happens to us? I'm like, cool. Because then we get to start all over again.
You could redo every video.
I could redo every video that I had done in the past.
You didn't have to worry about making new content because it's all new.
Everything be brand new. And it's like, and it's like, I could not make the mistakes I started with,
Mhm.
and yeah, it would go really fast. So
Yeah. But Kathy's got them squirreled away to somewhere, I'm sure.
I don't know.
Oh, okay. But yeah. Um,
Craig Chito, after the reset, gold will be $42 an ounce. No, first they have to revalue gold in order to keep up with the other countries. I know people are like, the BRICS is a scam. The BRICS is not a scam. The BRICS is the real thing. In order to keep up with the BRICS, the U.S. government is eventually going to have to revalue the gold that's on the books to its current spot price just to have a viable currency for international trade. That's going to evolve over the next year or two. But in the meantime, gold is going to run from $3,500 an ounce right now to around $4,500 an ounce by the end of next year, unless there's a crisis. If there's a banking crisis, any type of liquidity crisis, gold will go to $8,000 or $10,000 an ounce so fast you will freaking puke. But that's besides the point. Yes. Watch out for the $600 silver, because that's the one that's really going to blow some minds, and that is coming.
And I'll have a shitload of silver for sale when it's $600 an ounce.
What are you going to trade it for? When silver is $600 an ounce,
that's true. Everything else.
That $600 is going to buy you a loaf of bread.
That's true, or a soup like it was supposed to be in the first place.
Oh, yeah, or that. Let's see. This is not financial advice. Oh, no, absolutely not. I don't know anything about.
This is blathering at its best.
I know nothing about finances. I know nothing about money or gold or history or any of that. Automotive, that needs to happen to get the Fed gone. It's going to take a little time. The Fed is going. Trust me on this. The Fed is on its way out. But you can't just unwind this entire global web
of it's
in one shot. It doesn't work like that. The Fed's just going to become irrelevant the same way the dollar that they produce is going to become irrelevant. There will be a new currency in this country, and it'll happen in your lifetime, absolutely guaranteed. So at that point, the Fed becomes obsolete. Fun with Cars, like my video yesterday.
Nice.
Thank you, Fun with Cars.
One car garage. Hi again, guys. Question: will I pass tech if I have my fuel pressure regulator mounted on the firewall? I have half-inch hardline. The regulator is mounted as high and as far over to the left as possible.
It depends who's teching your car. Okay, so I know I have teched cars on occasion, not as a full-time thing or anything like that, but like to help out sometimes in my local tracks. Back in New York, I would occasionally tech, and I would pass something like that. But the rule is there for a reason, and it should only apply to manual transmission cars without a scatter shield. Because what the thinking of this is all of the cars out there, with the exception like Corvettes, have the flywheel in line with the firewall. Okay, so just picture the way your engine sits in the car, and picture where your flywheel is. If the flywheel was to come loose and come through the bell housing, it's going to go straight up the firewall. That's why the rule book states that you can't have the regulator mounted to the firewall. You actually can't have any fuel fittings mounted to the firewall. The only thing that can pass the firewall are hard lines. It has to be a metal line. And if you've got a fuel pressure gauge, it has to be a metal line. So it depends on who's going to tech your car. My advice to you, leave it alone and see what happens. Leave it alone and see what happens.
Fun with cars again. Tony, what injection does the front engine Dragster rail have? Enderley or Hilborn?
Okay.
Both.
Yes. Currently, well, I have the fuel pump and the injector here, and we're going to use a Hilborn pump and an Enderley the Enderley injector. Right now, currently, it has a Hilborn 4-port on it. And so I'll give you guys a quick update on the car. So I talked to Jeff, the owner, the day before yesterday. So he's currently out of town. He passed his FBI background check, ordered 2 drums of nitro. That should be arriving shortly. He ordered jacks for the car. The car is going to a chassis shop, I believe, right now, to have tabs welded on for the pit jacks. He wants good stuff, right? I'm like, oh yeah, we'll stick a floor jack up there, and he's like,
no.
we want.
We have to spend thousands to lift it up.
Yeah.
Yes, not your floor jack, you peasants.
Right. So I'm not going to argue with that.
Yeah, to make everything to make life easier on that thing. Yes.
So I believe the car is on its way to a chassis shop right now, or will be shortly, to have tabs welded on the chassis for that for the jacks.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So he ordered the drum. He ordered the jacks. He ordered a tool tray for the hat.
Did he order the starter? I think he.
Oh, and a starter. He's got a starter on its way too.
Yeah.
So basically, right now we're just in holding position until all of this stuff arrives, and then we can flog on it. I don't know when it's going to be.
He's a busy dude because
he's a busy dude.
So he can afford all this. He's very busy.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah. Matt Guadagoon something. I only asked 3 times. What did you ask 3 times, sir?
What did you ask 3 times?
Yeah. Guandango. Matt Guandango. Matt Guandango.
Oh, that's my mechanic, Matt Guadagno. He's one of my buddies from Staten Island.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's happening, man? Charlie Romano was out here last week. I got to have lunch with him. What did he ask 3 times?
I don't know.
What's silver right here? 4122. Silver's at 4122.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah. You got a buying opportunity coming. It's going to retrace. It's going to come all the way back to around 36. 2 weeks, 3 weeks. It's going to fall like a rock. Go load up on it then.
He said he asked for the update on the nitro car, and you gave me one, so we're good. Okay. There you
go. Thunderbird, you guys see the video of Rusty Glidden racing the Thunderbird? I did not.
No.
Fun with cars. He's going all out. Is it a Mali chassis? Is it certified? Yes, it is a Mali chassis, and it was certified. Now, I don't know. The certification is supposed to be for 101B. For a fuel car. So I don't know. It has a chassis tag on it. I did not look to see what it was actually stand for. I just noticed that it got a chassis tag on it. But it has all of the updates that you would have need. Okay, so I built my first Nostalgia Top fuel car in 1990. And it has every update that I had to put in that car from 1990 currently in the one that's there. So I don't know how far it is from current spec, because I have no idea what the current spec is for Nostalgia Top fuel, but it's close.
It's close enough for us, for him to run it once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The holes. I think we need a separate live session. Uncle Tony's view on the economy, life, politics, the environment, planet Earth, go anywhere, no holds barred. Probably will need some trigger warnings. No, I'd rather just filter it in here.
Yeah.
I've thought about doing a separate thing entirely, and just like a podcast, but no, I just want to do this.
Yeah, this is much more fun.
Yeah. Molly, my daughter. Kathy's doing good. She's in remission. She's walking and stuff, and she's currently got Molly over at the club having their class. It's over now, but the class that I usually have to go with on Wednesday, Kathy's taking care of right now. So
is she walking home, or you have to go pick her up?
No. Her friend Paul is going to give her a ride home.
Oh, okay.
She can't drive at night. Her eyesight is all jacked up, so I have to drop her off, and then her friend Paul is going to bring her home.
How close are you to the Nissan factory? It's right over there.
I can almost spit and hit it from here.
Josh Homan. I actually saw the 2 videos that some Dr. Art's channel. What was it?
It was a live crypto conference.
I know, but did you actually watch it? Or you just seen it was
No.
maybe 20 minutes and
Yeah, that was I sort of it was like 1 o'clock in the morning. I was
crypto conference from Las Vegas or something.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
yeah.
It's like 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm just flipping through YouTube. I'm trying to keep my eyes open. I'm like, okay, I'm ready to go to sleep. And so let me one more round just in case something interesting pops up. And I see Dr. Art's head and a live crypto conference. And I said, crypto, what is this rascal getting into now, right? So I mean, I play with crypto too, but that's besides the point. So I click on it, and it said crypto conference beginning in like 20 minutes. And I'm like, Dr. Art, you're really reaching, ain't you're going out there, man.
Yeah.
And then he calls me, texts me the next morning and says, oh, I got nuked.
Yeah. So that was whoever's got the channel now has got it. So.
One Car Garage, I forgot. Did you say you were close to where that idiot Whistle and Diesel films? Listen, that idiot is making more money than this entire chat. You take everybody,
combined.
take all your income, combine it all, and that idiot is making what you guys do. That idiot could just retire right now and live a really nice
On
life.
his
So
big ass piece of property,
right,
with his nice ass house and all his cars. Yeah.
And where he's at is a really nice area. So
yeah, he's not
call him whatever you
things.
want, okay?
Yeah.
But he's, he won this game, all right?
Yeah.
But yeah, he's over in Chapel Hill.
He's the first one was live. BlackRock CEO Larry Fink breaks the
silence on Bitcoin. Yeah, that was it. That's what I saw. That's what I saw. So. And I'm actually expect his earning capacity doesn't mean he's an idiot. He plays a role, okay?
Yeah.
All these guys play a role.
They play character.
They play a character, okay? So Whistle and Diesel plays one character, Vice Grip Garage plays another character, and these guys know how to make money. They're brilliant. So
yeah, they figured it out.
They don't care if you love them, hate them. It doesn't make any difference. You're clicking on them, and they're getting paid big bucks.
Mm-hmm.
Right? They're actors. They're very good actors. Cletus, I think is a little more real,
mm-hmm.
right? But the Killdozer.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, we've got. So he's in the neighborhood here. Vice Grip Garage is at the same distance, but south instead of west.
Yeah.
Oh God, there's
Bikes and Beards is in
Bikes
Columbia.
and Beards is in Columbia. Mike Wolf, American Pickers, is in Columbia.
Does he live in Frank?
He owns half the square in Columbia.
Does he?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, you got to go there.
Okay.
Who else is there? Yeah, Bikes and Beards is in Spring Hill. I know I'm leaving somebody out, but yeah, we've got a cluster of very big YouTube channels.
Jimmy Luce.
Thank you, Jimmy Luce. Thank you for giving this opportunity to interact with you. We appreciate it.
We appreciate you.
I appreciate you wanting to interact with us. I mean,
right, yeah.
It's a two-way street, brother.
Mm-hmm. They're saying that you're actually a high fashion clothing designer. Very reserved and nothing
yes.
like his YouTube personality. Yeah. Have you put side pipes on any of your Street Freak cars?
No,
I've never a side pipe guy, huh?
I've never owned side pipes. I never saw a reason for them.
No,
I've never been a showy.
Yeah, that's true.
You know.
Mm-hmm.
The closest I've ever come to side pipes are the chrome extensions.
On Slaghammer.
On Slaghammer.
Yeah.
Matt is saying he finds Cletus to be the most entertaining. He's got a lot going on, man. He's brilliant, absolutely brilliant.
Yeah. D-Truth, when's the 13-second XJ run going to happen?
The weather's starting to cool off now.
Yeah.
So, yeah, soon. world of woodchip. Cletus contributes to the signal, not the noise. Very good. Yes,
Mhm.
I agree.
Uncle Tony, when you do the top fuel car, would you consider a few passes on hydrazine?
No.
I watched a documentary
No.
from a guy in the 60s called
The Greek, Chris Karamessinis.
Yeah.
Maybe it's not even. No, we will not be shoving any hydrazine through Jeff's toy. No, we're going to run it on 90%. No hydrazine, no methazotic salt of hydrazinium acid, no shock sensitive explosives or green flames or any of that other stuff that we
Just dump in a bag of pool shock with the nitro. Yeah.
Well, that would
basically
that
what
would
it
be
is.
different.
Yeah. If you want green flames, yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. You should do a podcast with my friend Pete.
Who's Pete?
My friend Pete. He's got a channel. He's mad at everything all the time. He's a body and fender guy.
Oh yeah, so he's half crazy.
Just mad all the time. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Joe K has a question, but saving it for Sunday. So why did you even bring it up?
Yeah.
Now you have to spit it out.
Yeah, because you can't tease. Sorry, spit it out. Yeah.
You guys and my friend Pete would be epic. I could meet on his level, you know.
I mean, yeah, if we just want to just rant and just yell and everything, yeah, we could have a live like that, but then you get all mad, you start throwing things. Yeah.
Fun with cars. Paint and transmission guys are wired for sound. That is no lie, bro. Mm-hmm. The craziest people I have ever met in my life
are body shop painters. Painters.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yep.
Yeah.
And transmission guys.
Because they're always angry.
They're always angry.
They're always covered in goo.
Right. Their work just drives them insane. Rocco, live 3D3 build on Arts channel. I mean, yeah, I guess we could use that.
Yeah.
Oh, right. All right, we'll talk about that
Yeah.
Joe K saying he wants to hear Kathy possibly laugh when I ask it. All right. Dean Stevenson saying he's better when he's angry. When he's not, it's obviously a fake, my friend. Zero saying, I want to name the 3D3 build From Tears to Glory 3D3.
Well, we'll see what happens when it fires up. See how much glory there is.
It'll run okay.
Yeah.
And after that, we got a Tunnel Man Motorhome 440 we're going to do.
Which be epic.
I think it'd be fun.
Yeah.
Jeff Hutchins has a secret.
Shh. Be very, very quiet. Are the helicopters landing here now? Jeez.
You guys probably can't hear this. This is a
helicopter. It's shaking the building. Yeah,
it's a Chinook. They're coming for us. We talked about the Fed.
Yeah.
Skynet.
Yeah.
Matt CD, any thoughts on a new Edelbrock 4150 that's like the Holly copy? I did a video on that already a couple of years ago. I need to roll a cigarette.
All right.
I need the comfort of.
You need the comfort of more nicotine.
More nicotine.
Yeah.
You see the strategic tobacco reserve I'm building up over there?
Oh, I know. That's for the apocalypse.
This whole bag is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He said we need a tinfoil. Where'd our tinfoil go?
Well, I mean, you realize I'm beating inflation.
Yeah.
Not-
it's right over there. Yeah.
Not only am I getting them cheap, but like the first ones that I bought are they already appreciated.
Right.
In
In value.
Hyperinflation is awesome.
You could feel good about something you bought just last week.
Dean Stevenson, can I have Kathy Banana's telephone laugh answer? Can we patent it? And if it's hacked or not bought with UTG approval, can it be degraded and turned into an Ozzy Osbourne laugh? Yes. Ask her about that on Sunday, man.
Okay, Barracuda, what's your question?
Rocco saying, I still laugh that you have a personal strategic oil reserve. Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I have strategic reserves of everything. And the things that I value, I have strategic reserves of.
Mm-hmm.
So I have strategic reserves of my strategic reserves. I'm ready for anything. Doesn't matter what. It does not matter what happens. I'm ready for it.
You should see, because my father-in-law, he moved in now, 88 years old, but he brought his arsenal with him also.
Nice.
So you thought I had a bunch before. Woo!
Nice.
Yeah. So the black helicopters will come to my house.
Barry Kuhn has a question. Right there.
Yeah.
Oh, where was it? I lost it. It scrolled off.
Yeah, he just said he had a question.
Yeah. Well, maybe he just wanted to say that question.
Yeah, could be.
Yeah. RJJ6129. Tony and Dr. Art, how is it race cars make high horsepower and small carbs like that engine builder said with the 390 CFM? Well, it starts off as a 390 CFM carburetor.
You're right.
Yeah, it flows a lot more than that by the time they're done with all of the tricks that they do to these things. And race car carburation, especially like circle track, high science, like super high science.
Yeah, the class limited to this body of this carburetor, and that's
Yeah.
it. Whatever else they do to it is fair game.
Right.
So, and everything else is built around that instead of backwards. Build the engine and figure out what carburetor you use. They're like, okay, we have this.
Ford Formula. Do you have some of that 25-year shelf life food? I don't have 25 years worth of shelf life. Well, no, we don't have any of that. I'm not worried about
that. Jeff Hutchins said, Growing Sidewinder has joined the chat in an Apache. Well, okay. You have some 25-year-old shelf life food. Yeah.
Barracuda. Kiwi said an old small block Chevy engine won't do over 180,000 miles. Your opinion? Why wouldn't it?
Yeah, I mean, if you take care of it, it's gonna.
Yeah, I mean, at 180,000 miles, it's gonna have some pretty significant bore wear.
It's gonna be really loose, but it'll run.
Well, now it also depends on what year small block Chevy. Because if you're talking about a early small block Chevy, a cast ring small block Chevy, 180 at 180,000 miles, even if you take care of it, it's going to start to get sloppy. But if you're talking about a later,
like the Vortec,
like a Vortec, like a stainless ring motor, low tension ring motor, now I think they're broken in at 180,000.
Right.
You know what I mean? You're talking about a roller cam stainless ring motor, which is still a small block Chevy, pre-LS.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 180,000 miles is where they're broken in. One Car Garage, with how bad quality aftermarket parts are, do you really think hot rodding will be a thing 25 years from now? Look at cams and heads now. Horrible. Thoughts?
As long as there's two guys on the planet with two cars, they're going to race each other, and then they're always going to be trying to one-up each other. So it will die. It may look different, but it's
my personal outlook on this. Okay. Is that if I had say let's say I was a genie, okay?
You're a genie.
I'm a genie. Okay. Well, I had the genie give me 3 wishes. One of the wishes would be for the entire aftermarket industry to completely disappear, and so that anybody who wants to build something has to do it with their own mind, their own imagination, their own resources. It shows you where the thinkers come from. Like in my perfect world, everybody would have the same ingenuity and drive as Garage 54. Look at what they build, look at what they do, what they craft, and they don't use any aftermarket stuff. They use junk Lada parts. So they put their efforts into making outlandish modifications for clicks. But if that brain trust was focused on making the thing go fast, imagine what they could fucking do. So,
oh yeah, it'd be ridiculous.
It would be ridiculous. So for me, my personal wish was that the whole aftermarket would completely disappear. That there was no Holly, there was no Edelbrock, there was no, all of them gone. And we all have to work with the parts that the cars that we choose are born with. And then it's the smartest man that gets to the finish line first, not the richest.
Then it would be back to kind of true hot rodding. Do what you got, strip it down, make it light, do what you can to make it run, and be smart about what you do to make it go. Because there's a lot of stuff you could do to any car to make it faster without replacing any parts, like the Jeep.
Yes. Well, the Jeep's a perfect example of that. There's no aftermarket parts, and it's running the equivalent of low 14-second ETs.
It sounds badass.
Sounds great.
It's a blast to drive and everything. And there's still tons there because it's still got full interior and windows. And I mean, you can still take 500 pounds out of that thing easy.
Rocco saying in Soviet Russia, piston knurls you. Yes. Jimmy Lewis, thank you for the super chat. My girlfriend was shopping for her 15-year-old son's first car. I directed her to buy an XJ. Good choice. We got one, and she loves it so much, she's searching for a second. Yes!
That's how it starts.
Fever hits.
Yeah.
Congratulations, and good luck with that, man. I hope you enjoy them. Gary Cuda, but compare that to how many miles the Slant 6 is capable of. I don't get it. Well, the Slant 6 suffers from the same basic bore wear or ring wear and stuff. The 225 will go a really long distance because of a long stroke, long rod, long stroke, slower piston speeds. Also, a smaller, lighter piston. It's a tiny bore. So,
and it's not like to the point where it's a hand grenade. It's so just yeah.
Now, I mean, a small block Chevy will run past an old cast iron ring motor will run past 180,000 miles. There's no question about it. People have gotten 200,000-300,000 of them commonly back in the day when we used as taxi cabs and police cars and stuff like that. So it was normal to get 250,000-300,000 miles on it. But the thing is, by the time you get to that point, it's a weak engine and it's burning oil. And by all descriptions, it's worn out. It'll go there. It'll go there. It just won't go there and be.
Crumb says the 81 Isuzu pickup is alive. Remember?
Nice.
Yeah. From a couple
nice
years ago.
Crumb.
Yeah, he was working on the emissions in California and getting it all going. Good job, sir. Sergeant Mustang and Tony Nart bought a 61 Chrysler in Canada last month for my 30th birthday with a buddy, and we make it back to Los Angeles. Used many of your tips along the way, and now the real work begins.
Excellent. Congratulations. Enjoy the new ride.
Yeah.
Mr. Daniel Solis. Good night, dinner time, everyone. Have a great night. Dan, send Kathy an email with your contact info. Uncle Tony's Garage at gmail.com. Send her an email with your number. I can give you a text because I want to get together with you. There's a couple of things you're doing over there that I want to talk about. I didn't see you. I saw Elaine, but I didn't see you.
What's Dan?
Dan has got a shop. He's the guy that started this whole piston knurling thing.
Okay.
So he's got a bunch of Smoky Unix stuff.
Oh, okay.
And he's got this thing, Smoky Belongs, because he's trying to get Smoky Unix into the NASCAR Hall of Fame. because the scumbags at NASCAR won't recognize the
Thumb their
greatest
nose
name
at
in the
him,
history
yeah.
of the sport.
Yeah.
So, and he's got Smokey's hot vapor car. He got a lot of neat stuff. Yeah, Dan. Yeah, we'll get together. Maybe we'll do a live or something. But your number, send it to that email address, uncletonysgarage@gmail.com, and Kathy will. I'll get back to you as soon as I get it. Blizz Care. What did you think of leaf springs on an option for autocross? Ooh, I'm out. I'm out on that one. I don't even understand things that make turns. What do you?
Depends what they're on. You know.
Well, tell them.
Yeah. Depends what it's on. You know. Some cars handle fantastic with leaf springs, and some do not. You don't want to autocross an F250, but like a G body or something, or not a G body, but like a first gen Camaro or something like that with some big tires. It's fine.
One Car Garage. Good point about hot rodding not dying. Strip it down and start again if necessary. Back to its roots. Makes me feel better. But good night, fellas. Good night, brother man.
See you.
So back in 1975. So the Winston money so drag racing at one point was America's #1 spectator sport. A lot of people don't realize that. We were bigger than baseball, than football, than any of those sports in 1969, 1970, 1971. Then in 1973, the Winston money came in. And when the Winston money came in, it started pushing all of the little guys out. Because that was a big appeal of drag racing. Now you see like Top Fuel, and it's like, oh, wow, it only runs at these national events. But if you go back to 1969, 1970, your local track ran Top Fuel every Sunday or every Wednesday, whatever night they ran.
Mm-hmm.
It was a local class that local people competed in. And that was a big part of the appeal. Now, when the Winston money came in, it pushed all of those mom and pop nitro operations out. And all you had left was the hitters and like the real professional showmen, like Jungle and the Chi-Town Hustler and all that. Okay, so in 1975, Garlitz proposed to the NHRA that what they do is, to keep the costs under control, is they put a steel band around the engine. Okay, and so you go in, you tech, all right, and then once you pass tech, they put a steel band around the engine, and that's it. You can't take the valve covers off of this thing. You can't do anything except change the oil between runs. And that was his idea, to put costs under control. And it would have been an awesome idea, because cars at the time, and when I started getting involved with nitro cars, I was working with Jerry Caminito. He had run 50 runs without ever taking the cylinder heads off, because it was a conservative, and it wasn't a competitive car, but it was close. So just to say, even at that point in evolution, you could still make laps with a nitro car. So his idea was to put a band around the engine, and that would be it. Now, I would, and of course, the scumbags at the NHRA, like, oh, that's ridiculous. We can't have that. People want to see, big money, right? And that's when the drag racing used to be the motto was, where the cars are the stars, and that was another appeal of drag racing, because the cars had names and personalities.
Yeah.
Then when Winston money came in, they wanted to copy NASCAR, and now they started promoting the drivers instead of the cars. And in drag racing, the driver is literally a piece of meat that sits in the steering wheel
and make sure it goes straight.
Hit the pedal and then hit the chute. That's it. Like, there's really nothing to this, right? But drag racing had to be promoted with, to like NASCAR, so that the drivers are the stars, and that killed a lot of it. My solution to the whole thing, right? What I would do if I was put in charge of drag racing, and I want to bring it back under control and make sure that everybody can go, is I would limit everybody to a ramp truck or open trailer.
Oh yeah.
Any class, doesn't matter. Top Fuel, funny car, pro stock. Bring whatever you can conjure up, but you can only work off of an open trailer. That's it. One car, open trailer. Your entire operation has to fit on there.
Mm-hmm.
If the NHRA was to do that inside of 2 or 3, it would be huge. It would be huge.
Because everybody could do it.
Everybody could do it. Everybody could do it. I wouldn't be sitting here right now. You wouldn't be sitting. We would be working on our funny car because it's like, let's go. We can compete. Jimmy Luce, thank you for the super chat. What was last year? The 426 was running NASCAR, 1973. What did they do? Run immediately afterwards? Did the 440 ever see NASCAR track? Well, no, they ran 426 size wedges beginning in 72 for a weight break, and they used the Hemi block with wedge cylinder heads on it. I have to make.
You have to go over there. All right.
Go to the little boys' room.
All right. Too much fluids.
Yes. I many fluids.
Barry Cuda says, I don't like being seen as just a piece of meat. Well, Jeff, you have seen F1 suspension either. Okay, 440 wouldn't last in NASCAR race. Besides, the cubic inch limit was never that big. That's not a chair. Okay. That's how drag week works. Whatever you can carry in the car in a small utility trailer. Right. And then look at how popular that is. But that's still got, I mean, my opinion, it's still out of hand, money-wise. You know, when you got a $400,000 street car with a little trailer on the back, is it? You know. Mexican Spec, thank you, sir, for putting up the link to the new channel. Appreciate it. Let's see how we're doing over there. With all you fine folks pitching in, we're at 71. Thank you.
Much better than new.
Yep. The fine folks at YouTube, I'm up to 71.
Nice.
Only 9,300.
Yeah. Okay.
Ride a motorcycle at speed by posts and guardrail. You become painfully.
Yes, I know.
Yeah. Josh Holman says, I'm the third subscriber. Thank you, Josh.
72Z28 enrolled as PCM. Now it doesn't work.
Ooh. Doctor, is there some sort of charter member? Unfortunately, not. On the old channel, yes. But at this, because YouTube thinks I'm just a little baby, and you don't get, you have to undo certain levels to get that kind of, to do members and, you know, and all that kind of monetization and all that kind of stuff. But thank you for the thought of it. I appreciate that. Thank you.
CJ5413. I agree fully. Look at the backside, no prep. Half of them guys are on open trailers. The kids love it when they're at a gas station and such. Absolutely. Yeah. They're like Pied Pipers, you know, because I remember when I was a kid, you see a race car at an open trailer and it's like, oh my God. Yeah. Right. So, yeah.
That's why the no prep is so popular.
Yes, because it's relatable.
Not at the TV, you know, the no prep king. All that's still too much money.
I was out for a joyride on one of the bikes yesterday. Was it? I don't know. I was just rolling through the back roads. I always try to find a road that I've never been on before, and I was going down this road, and I passed like a barn, right, like an outbuilding barn type of thing, a little bit off the road, and sticking out the back of it was this hammered looking Mustang, a Fox Mustang with a parachute hanging off the back. And I didn't know if it was in the shop, and I was like, yes, that's the real grassroots drag racing the way it's supposed to be. World of Woodchip, to bring up dirt track again. In the past 100 years, the lap times on mile tracks haven't dropped much. Yeah, I mean, I don't really follow circle track racing. I followed Smokey, what he was doing, because he was just an innovator. The guy was just brilliant, and he shared that information. So I gleaned whatever I could from that. But I have I have no interest in anything that goes around in a circle. Jim Vlahos, 1320. My first love was a Buick 455. Fun engines, man. Mopars right after. Drive a Ram pickup truck. How about you do a Buick 455 430 video build? I've done Buick engine videos. I'm not going to do a Buick engine build because I have nothing to put it in. And I don't have a dyno handy. So it's like, it's kind of pointless for me to get involved in something like that. But yeah, I'm with you. I love the Buicks.
But you did want to put a nail head in a Miata or something like that at one time, did you?
Well, he had that, Kiwi had that nail head sitting under his bench, right? And he had that Datsun.
Oh, it was a Datsun, yeah.
And I was like, let's just stick this in that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
CJ5413, same heroes on my sporty. Sporty, yes, I'm a sporty guy too. I'll show you my latest project. Hang on.
All right. Take it with you. Live.
That's as far as I'm gonna go. Can you see it?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's perfectly in center.
Yes.
Yeah, close enough. It's a little Batman-y.
Oh wow. Is that better?
Batman-y the other.
Oh man.
Hit the middle. There you go. Stop.
Okay.
All right. Perfect.
Yeah, I'm doing that for myself. It's nothing to do, I'm not doing anything like that for the channel, but yeah, just what I'm putting together for myself.
71 Z28. Yeah, haven't been able to make myself watch NASCAR for 20 years. The only reason I probably am about the same timeline, but I used to put it on Sundays.
To watch Dale Earnhardt.
No, to take a nap because you got the
Yes. I used to do the same thing. I used to do the same thing.
Whoa, this is okay. Sergeant Mustang, got any advice for drilling out the PVC boss on my Carter AFB? My 61 has a PVC system, but someone put an AFB on it without a PVC port drilled out.
Oh, that's an old carburetor.
Just do tap it on the manifold. That'd be easier.
Yeah, doesn't your intake manifold have
a spare plug or something somewhere?
Yeah, the PCV port on the carburetor is just manifold vacuum.
Because it's under the throttle plates.
Right. So you could any fitting that's on the intake manifold you can use for the PCV valve.
Yeah. Yeah.
Run a spacer with a PCV. I could do that too. Sergeant Mustang, there is an intake manifold fitting currently occupied by power brakes. Okay, to tee off it or something. No, I wouldn't.
I wouldn't mess. Yeah, leave the power brakes separate.
Yeah, make that separate. If that's the case, like you said, pick up a 1-inch spacer. It has a PCV port in it, or
just
a hole where
a vacuum tap.
Right, a vacuum tap.
Matt says good night from upstate New York.
Good night, Matt. Bobby, vacuum fitting on just one intake runner isn't a good place for a pickup valve. I agree with that. No, it's got to be in the plenum. It can't be in one of the runners because the runners were affected by sonic pulses. It's not going to get a
clean signal.
Signal. TCB Quick. What was the first year Sportster? What was the first year Sportster was single case? There is no such thing as a single case Sportster. They all split apart. What you're thinking about is the trap door for the transmission. When did they do away with the trap door for the transmission? And that would be 2004 when they went to the rubber mount. Then you had to split the cases to get to the transmission. That's why I draw the line. I stop at 2003 as far as Sportsters go. Not that the later bikes aren't good, but I like something I can service easily.
Quack Attack. What do you think of the 90s EFI fuel injection like the XJ versus carb when winter driving in Minnesota?
I've never winter driven in Minnesota, but I've winter driven in New York City, and carburetors work just fine.
Yeah.
If you know what you're doing with them,
Mhm.
you can set the choke, tune the choke. Yeah, they're fine.
Sergeant Mustang says, I didn't know there was a difference between the manifold vacuum and the special PVC port on carbs.
Yeah, there's nothing to it. It's just open to the plenum.
Kerosene and cucumbers, thank you.
Robert Williams, just watch a video saying to lubricate underneath the main bearings. Thoughts, Uncle Tony? I think I know what you'll say. I've seen that. Okay, that is the most ludicrous thing I've ever seen in my life. Anybody who recommends that you put oil underneath
the bearing
is just they need to stop. Just stop right now.
And check in to the home.
Yes. Go there and tell them that I think he's an idiot.
You're right. Give him my name.
Give him my name.
Tell him you're an idiot.
Right. CJ Fortini, yes, sir. I've seen it in the background. Looks just like mine. 01 Sportster XL 1200 custom. Yeah. Good old rigid mount. Extremely fun bikes. Yes, I have. So that's a 99 1200 custom, and then I've got another 99 and 83 custom at the house. That's like just a chrome barge. It's just this is a guy like you've seen it, right?
Yeah.
It's got literally it's just ridiculous. It's just black tank, black fenders, and everything else is chrome.
It's like a rolling disco ball.
Yeah, rolling disco ball. And then I've got an 02 883R. Which is like my princess. I only ride that bike like when like there's no clouds in the sky. So I'm building this thing over here. I'm going to get it together with running with the engine that's in there now, but I'm going to build a really snotty freaking Sportster motor for it.
Crumb, when the smog goes away, what motor should I drop in the pickup? What do you think? In his 81 Isuzu, what would you prefer? Put a 4BT Cummins in it with a turbo, and yeah, you'll just cook along real nice.
Let's see. Rusby to Jolix, my 1960 XLCH needs a new owner. Kickstart only is rough on my knees, and being a hardtail kills my lower back. Yeah, I know.
It's probably beautiful to look at, but yeah, it's a bitch to ride.
Yeah, seriously, I'm over iron heads, man. I'm over them. And I mean, for years, like literally, okay, I was like, hear no Evo, see no Evo, speak no Evo, right? I was like hardcore iron head. And now it's like, I'm done. I don't have it in me anymore. I can't fight with a motorcycle anymore. So, yeah, I just want to hit the button and go, So, yeah, I'm all Evo now. Next spec. Tony, in August, YouTube used many more ads on the videos. Did your income go up from that? No, I had an average, actually a lower than average month last month.
And actually, I was having my best month ever, and then I got hacked. So I'm sure they took my AdSense money too. So it
sucks.
Yeah, don't be successful because we'll slap you down, and
you'll probably get the AdSense money.
You think? You don't think they went in and changed that too, huh? Because that was all on the same Gmail account.
Oh, I don't know. Let's wait till the 21st and see what happens.
Yeah, I'm not getting the emails from them, so obviously, but we'll see if it happens. I hope. Well, if they're paying the AdSense money, I hope they're very successful. But I doubt. I doubt I'll see it. They were pretty good with computers.
Fun with cars. My first Harley was a shovel head. I've only ever owned Sportsters, and I can't tell you how many of them I've had over the years.
Michael Lovion, are you still doing the Doomsday XJ anymore? Looking forward to it. if it comes out.
Yes. So for you guys who aren't familiar with this situation, Kathy Bananas has MS, right? We didn't discover that it was MS. She's had a series of illnesses over the last several years that have put her on her ass for weeks at a time, but nobody could figure out what it was. So finally, back in March, she got hit really hard. And after all the tests and MRIs and everything else, the conclusion was finally that it's MS. So she was completely out of commission. I mean, completely out of commission for almost 5 months, where she couldn't walk, she couldn't do anything, and I couldn't do anything here at the shop. I couldn't go to the track. I had to take care of her, and I had to take care of the dogs. So I got nothing done. I fell way behind on everything. Now, over the last few weeks, almost a month now, she's gone into remission, and she's up and she's functional, and she took the dog to the club tonight for the dog's classes. So things are getting back into motion. But a lot of things that we had started working on, they just stopped, and I need to kind of get back into the swing of things. It's a little difficult, I got to tell you. Let's see.
Fun with Courage, can't you file a complaint about the account being hacked? Yep. They don't care.
World of Woodshop, I'm interested in Mad Maxine. I see all these trailblazers running around and have similar thoughts.
Yeah. Frump, good morning from overseas. Hello, Frump.
Hello, Frump. Fun with Cars can relate to that situation. Yeah, it's been she had a lot of mystery ailments. They would sideline her for a week or two at a time, and but then all of a sudden, bam, the bottom fell out. CJ5413, I've also been wanting to put points ignition on my Sportster, but I've been wheeling it and thinking about the Dyna 2000, but I'm going to build a self-sustained hardtail points chopper. Yeah, just change the cam cover. That's it. You get a points cam cover, and everything will just bolt together for you. Michael Leona, I'm sorry to hear about your wife, but glad that she's doing well. I will pray for you too. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that.
Kerosene and cucumbers. Tony, saw you earlier on a badly produced AI video about the slant messed up.
Yeah, AI is
predatory.
Andre Alvarez. Thank you, Andre. Yeah, AI. So the Mexican Stuck was just asking if the extra commercials led to more income. AI is a problem right now because it doesn't matter, big channel, small channel. AI is putting a dent in views, like hardcore, because there's only so many eyes that are in this, interested in this topic. Okay, and those eyes all combined only have so many hours per week to consume YouTube videos, and there's such a proliferation of AI videos. And they make really good thumbnails. They make really good titles and all of that. And their descriptions are written in such a way that YouTube shares them out.
You can't help but click on them.
You can't help but click on them. And every time that happens, well, we lose some of that watch time because, like I said, there's only so many eyes and so many hours. So they may be running more commercials, but it's definitely not showing up in
income. In fact, the
right.
average pay per video was down last month, I would say.
Well, it just kicked up now.
It went back up.
Yeah.
The last month was, some of them were like, really? It was like in the 4s on some of them? I'm like, come on.
Well, I never went that.
Well, you wouldn't, but my channel did, yeah. And I was like, and these are videos that did well for my channel, and I'm like, come on.
No, I was down to like 14, 15.
Yeah.
And now that the month ends in a burr, it's back over like $23, $24.
Oh, it's back up. So, yeah. Okay. Well, it doesn't affect me because I don't make money in it anymore.
CJ, I don't know if you're at liberty to say, but you mentioned taking the slingshot dragster to an event. Were you talking about Mopar versus Brand X versus X here in Bama? We've been missing you. No, we're going to. So our local track, Buffalo, one of our local tracks, Buffalo Valley, is closing for good at the end of the season. And we were going to try to bring the car there for October 25th, which is their last day ever. But it's not going to happen because the owner's schedule, he won't be around that weekend. So that's not going to happen. But that was the plan. We were going to try to be the very last car down the drag strip
before they plow the place under.
Right.
Yeah.
Bobby Z, YouTube needs to ban the AI crap. They steal content from real channels all the time.
YouTube doesn't care because if the AI videos are making money and getting clicks and views, they can get the advertisers to put their money there, and that's what it's all about.
So here's how I look at this.
All right.
Okay?
Opinions may vary.
Opinions may vary, okay? But here's how I look at this. Right?
Okay.
I welcome it because it's hurting my competition. Now it's hurting me, but it's also hurting my competition.
Okay.
Okay. Because remember, we're all in competition with each other. You know, like I said, there's only so many eyes, so many hours to click, right? So if AI is taking a bite out of my ass, AI is also taking a bite out of my competition's ass. Now, my competition runs at much, much, much higher overhead levels than I do.
Yeah.
Okay. I can wait this whole thing out. AI can eat, let's say, 3/4 of my views, and I'll still be able to pay my bills.
Right.
Okay. AI, you take a lot of like the old.
Let's just say the Motor Trend crowd.
I was just going to say the Motor Trend crowd, right? Because all they know how to do is piss money away because
that's how they
what
make
they do.
videos.
That's the only thing they've ever known, right?
Yeah. If someone's paying the bill, let's go.
Right. So these guys just spend money like there's no tomorrow. Just one.
But you've noticed because there's a few that I watch.
Yeah.
At first they were all like, "Oh, this new project and this and all this, we got a new blower," and now they're like, "Well, we found this car in a junkyard, and
right.
Let's spray paint the wheels." You know, they're down to that. You know.
So from a strictly business standpoint, I can wait out anything, anybody. I'm set. I'm dug in. I've been preparing for this for years, so I'm good.
It affects me not at this point, so I'm just like, yeah.
I knew 7 years ago that I didn't know about AI. I didn't realize AI was going to happen the way it did.
Right.
Okay, but I knew that all of the TV guys were going to eventually end up over on YouTube. Okay. Yeah. And so I said to myself then, this is 6 years ago, right? 7 years ago. I said to myself then, I don't know when they're all coming, okay, but they are all going to come because I can see the handwriting on the wall at that point. You know, the Discovery deal was not going to last. So I says, all right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to dig in, okay, and I'm going to root myself in with the lowest possible overhead and maintain a program that doesn't spend money. And that's what I've done, and that was the strategy that I've been operating this channel on all along. So now you have AI and you have all of the Motor Trend guys, and the Motor Trend guys are all like scrapping for anything that they can get and still spending money like they just piss money.
Well, you notice they've all went way down on the build spend.
Oh, please.
Yeah.
You see, the thing is, I know I could tell you almost to the penny what they're making because I know what views pay. I know what the CPM is going to get on different types of videos and stuff like that. So, and I can tell you right now that the three biggest names from Motor Trend, I'm not going to say who they are. You'll figure it out. The three biggest names from Motor Trend are currently operating at a loss. There's no question about it. So how long can they hang in there? I don't know.
T-shirt money's paying their electric bill, and that's all. They're
lucky if.
Yeah. Now, what would, hypothetically, I thought about this.
Yes.
If the Dragster takes till the end of kind of the racing season up here, putting it on a truck
And head down
and
to Florida.
flying down to Florida for a weekend.
Well, I don't fly.
Well, you're going to drive, but we know somebody who's got an airplane.
Well, go ahead, but no. See, it depends. See, I can't predict that far into the future because I don't know what Kathy's state is going to be.
That's true.
Right. So, like, if
Hypothetically, everything's good in the world.
If hypothetically everything's good in the world, yeah, I could run down to Florida real quick. That would be fine. I mean, in fact, we could probably get a hold of Cletus and just make sure that we can just secure some.
Take it right to his racetrack.
Yeah,
his racetrack, and do it.
Yeah, I could definitely do that if the status quo remains the same. If it doesn't, the best I could do is like a day here. You know what I mean? Half a day there.
Olive's here. She wasn't here before.
Oh, Olive. Let's see. Bob's Chop Shop. I thought AI videos were supposed to be demonetized. That's what I had heard, but nope.
Rules are subject to change.
Rocco, stay tuned. Tony Angelo consistently puts out great content. I agree.
Yeah.
He's got a good channel, but he's another one that's just addicted to spending. Right? And when you add up the number of views versus what's being spent, he's operating either right at break even or taking a loss. Because you guys got to remember, at the bottom line to all of this stuff is that this is a business. You know what I mean? It has to run, profit and loss. And you can only do it for as long as you're making a profit. Fuel tank man, have either of you guys ever rebuilt an automatic transmission?
No.
I watched a guy fix a Japanese transmission once.
Yeah, live in the sushi bar.
I know. He was a mechanic and he was working on a Japanese transmission. And
did you watch him?
I watched him.
So you learned everything you need to know.
I learned enough. I learned that the parts inside are cleaner than the parts outside.
Yeah.
He was pulling out the wing-a-ding and the
floops and the flings.
All flip-flops and spins, all of that shit was coming out of there. So yes. CJ, you all should bring it down to Austin's Mopar event down here. It has moved tracks from Jake's to Bailey. Oh, okay. All 65 is a few miles so closer for you. Again, bro, it
just depends.
Everything just depends. Everything just depends. The real 50-inch DLP Vice Grip Garage guy is getting very cheap, which I actually enjoy more.
He didn't have to worry about his income.
It's not getting off that cheap. Now, don't get me wrong. He's one of the few, if not the only one, who's actually making money in this space. And when I say making money, I mean substantial money. But he's not getting off cheap, bro. Every one of his adventures that he goes on is an airfare out to where he's got to be. It's all there's expenses. Plus, he's got to buy the car. Plus, he's got to drive it back. Plus, he's got to eat. So he's making money. There's no question about it. But he's not getting away cheap. It's pretty tall. He makes it look easy. It's not.
Rocco's saying you could rebuild an automatic transmission on your lunch break from the Waffle House.
Yes.
I've been to the Waffle House in probably a couple months now. I'm kind of hungry for a sausage, egg, and cheese hash brown bowl.
My fuel tanker, we just rebuilt a 2001 Chrysler minivan training and solar today. We'll keep you advised on the 41 TE unit, a really good transmission, I think. I was just busting chops. Yeah, I mean, I've done, I don't know how many freaking torque flights and a couple of power glides and a couple of turbo 350s. And yeah, I've done transmissions. I'm not a transmission man. I'm not a transmission guy, but give me a transmission and the parts to put it back together again. I'll get it done.
Dean Stevenson says Steve Maggs had Reverend Evan as his camera guy.
Did he? Had Reverend Evan as his camera guy. Huh. I guess he was down in Florida.
Yeah.
It was Evans down in Tampa. I discovered Reverend Evan.
Yeah. Sweaty fat guy. What?
I discovered Reverend Evan.
Okay, a story.
Reverend Evan. Going back to 1987. I was doing Cars Illustrated
87, Reverend Evan. Okay, yeah.
I was doing Cars Illustrated, and guess who ran the water box in Englishtown?
I think you've said this before.
Reverend Evan was the kid that used to spray the water so we could do burnouts, right?
Yeah.
So he would always talk. He was very excited about everything we were doing. He was very, very into it. And he got his Mustang, and he started following what we were doing. And he said, I really want to write for the magazines. And so I started him writing for the magazines. I said, here, this is how you do it.
Yeah.
Here's this connection. Here's that connection. Blah blah blah. I left Cars Illustrated to do Street Supercar over at Harris, and then they turned Cars Illustrated magazine into Muscle Mustangs and Fast Fords. Steve Collison was the editor there then, before he went back to Superstock, and he hired Reverend Evan as a writer. So I actually discovered and got Reverend Evan
his first writing gig.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Quack Attack. What do you think of replacing R12 with propane? I know that it works, but it's kind of fun. Well, yeah, I wouldn't do it. I mean, listen, I'm no freaking puss. Okay, I mean, you guys should know me by now. Nah, it's just I draw the line there.
That's no good. Yeah.
No. Yeah. All you need is an evaporator leak. And it's like, yeah. Rocco, we need a live with Neil Van Opry. Neil is such a freaking recluse. I tried to get him to come down here. I think Neil needs a change of life, but Neil was always a recluse. He was always a little odd. I love Neil. He's like a brother. But I used to, when we would have to go shoot stuff for the magazines, I used to have to drag him out of the house. And now he's an old man. I'm an old man, and he's really set in his ways. And I don't see him getting back into it.
Red Barn Restos, 1968 Roadrunner, 393 4-speed, hot rod tips without pulling the bottom end apart. Looking for a street rod build.
Without pulling the bottom end apart. How far do you want to go with it? I mean, without pulling the bottom end apart. So cam intake headers.
Yeah, the normal top end stuff.
The normal top end stuff. That's a good intake manifold. Stock intake manifold is a good intake manifold. Block the intake heat. It's worth 20 horsepower on that thing, guaranteed. Carburetor. I would use, using a stock intake manifold, I would throw an 800 Edelbrock on top of that. Curve the distributor. Although the curve of the distributor really doesn't count very much with a 4-speed.
What kind of gearing would that 4-speed have?
Original, have 323 standard, 355, 391 were optional on that.
So if he's got the 391, if it's for a spicy street car.
Almost all of them had 323s.
Yeah, so
factory.
That put some gears in it. And,
yeah. Headers.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, SN, by the way, fellas, how's things going with the top fueler? Still working on it? Yes, I just gave an update on that. I'll just refresh it. 2 barrels of nitro have been ordered. Jack stands have been ordered. The starter has been ordered. I believe, clutch parts. We've still got to work through clutch parts and stuff.
Yeah.
Things have been ordered on their way to us. The car is on its way to a chassis shop to have tabs welded on for the pit jacks. The owner wants to use pit jacks on it, so let's do that.
Would Elkie Digger have a clutch, or is the clutch coming from a separate?
I think the clutch. I think he's going to buy a new crawler blade.
Oh, the whole new.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. We'll make it easy.
So it's going to take a little time.
Mm-hmm.
Fuel tanker. Tell me, another 383 is your favorite Mopar engine. What is your favorite Mopar muscle car, year and model? That's a tough one.
Yeah, because there's, go ahead.
I don't have one.
I would, mine would be like a B-body GTX.
Okay.
Or if you want to go the other way, like an E-body, CUDA. 71, 72.
E-bodies don't do anything for me. I like boxy.
You like the...
So, like if something like a 3-3 4-speed 66 or 67 Belvedere sedan, 2-door sedan was to pop up.
That's true, yeah.
I would probably be very compelled to go buy that.
Because the cool with the Belvedere is that geometric C-pillar on the roof.
The sedan,
Yeah.
not the hardtop,
right?
With the diamond shaped back,
yeah,
which is beautiful.
Yeah.
But the sedan, which is the 4-door roof with 2 doors.
Yeah.
That one. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would probably. I like the low key Mopar stuff. But yeah, I don't really have a favorite. Like you asked me 10 minutes from now, I'll give you a different answer. Mm-hmm. I love all of Mom Mopar's creations. And honestly, you see that's the thing. People are like, oh, what's your favorite Mopar muscle car? And I try to explain to people, it means nothing to me. It's a muscle car. It's like I put literally, to me personally, myself, I put the same value on a 318 Coronet as I do on a Hemi Cuda convertible. To me, they're the same. Like if that makes any sense. They come from the same engineering, the same
house of engineering.
The same, yeah. They have the same language. That's what it is. It's the engineering language of that era Mopar that I'm attracted to. Has nothing to do with muscle cars or anything like that. So like I like if I'm walking through let's say a car show, okay, I'm just as attracted to the Slant 6 64 Barracuda as I am to the Superbird. They're the same car to me, and I know that doesn't make any sense, but that's how I see them. I see them from the inside out. Hard to explain. World of Woodshed, big black Chevy. It's just like a Hemi, only it stays together.
Oh yeah, we started late. That's right. It's 9 o'clock, but we started late.
Oh well, we can wrap it up.
Yeah, let's wrap it up.
I say we wrap it up. How many likes did we get? Oh, only 121.
Oh,
that's sad.
And we did stuff. We brought props. We put stickers.
Put the stickers on there.
We put on a clean shirt.
Oh, jeez. I've been wearing this one for 2 days now. I knew I was going to get dirty in the morning.
Yeah.
All right. So
all right.
Bob's Chop Shop says he's the same way with his Mopars. Right? Not everybody gets that. It's like it's like the hardware. I hold the hardware. Give me the bolts from the transmission, and I'm like, yes. They get a warm, fuzzy feeling at it, and I don't care what they came from. I know it sounds crazy, but all right. So our fantastic mods, who I'm sure have all liked this and have all subscribed to Dr. R's Hot Rod Rehab, which got nuked, and we're trying to rebuild. So our awesome mods, Zero, Fuhar, Mexican Spec guys, thank you so much. Everybody contribute super chat. Never expected, but always appreciated. Thank you. And everybody contribute your presence and your conversation. And your thumbs up. Yes.
And your thumbs up.
Right.
And if anyone knows anybody who has a cousin who works at Google, let me know.
Yes.
I need a guy. I need a guy bad. I need a guy quick.
That doesn't sound right, Dr. Art.
A guy,
you need
a girl.
A technician. You need a technician.
Right now it's desperation. It's a guy, it's a girl, it doesn't matter.
All right. Okay.
That's it. Hit the button.
Barracuda. Nothing beautiful about e-body? Yes, but to me they're all beautiful. You don't understand. It's a design language, not a style thing. Mm-hmm. All right, guys. That's it. I am out of here.
Thank you, everyone.
Yes.
Good night. Goodbye.
Good night, all.
Hit the button.
Have a pleasant experience
In life.
Don't get killed out there.